Hello friends, welcome to our channel Cinema Paradise. This channel is to bring quality movies to you. In today's episode, I've got 5 movies which I think is kind of underrated. So let's get straight into the show. Number 5, we have a Hollywood crime thriller, Gone Girl, based on a best-selling novel on the same name. I remember reading this book, getting hooked from page 1 and kind of missing my station on my train ride. My excitement got double when I learned that this book is being made into a movie and is being directed by none other than David Fincher. Now, David Fincher has done some amazing work like Seven, Zodiac, Fight Club, Panic Room, Social Network. I think this movie also did live up to his reputation. Coming to the plot, Nick and Amy are married and are due to celebrate the 5th anniversary. Amy goes missing, and so Nick becomes the primary suspect. Even people who believe in his innocence can't help wonder. It's a plot-obsessed picture that's always determined to stay one step ahead of the audience. If you are a fan of suspense thriller, this movie is for you. Do watch it, you will not be disappointed. Now, about the cast. Ben Affleck, who plays Nick, has delivered a terrific performance. However, Rosamund Pike is the star of the movie and also went on to receive an Oscar nomination. At number 4, we have a Japanese drama thriller, Mother. Now, there are numerous movies which have celebrated motherhood. This movie asks if every woman is fit to become a mother. It is inspired from real life events in Japan. Now, this movie explores a toxic relationship between a mother and a son, the extent of control she has on her son, and the tragic events which unfolds. The movie begins with Akiko, a single mother trying to get money from her parents and her sister. She yells, becomes violent, and even begs. However, they will not have any of it, and a frustrated Akiko gets out along with her little son Shuhei. Now, where does she go? She goes to a pachinko parlor, essentially ignoring the boy. Her son Shuhei will do anything to prove her or get her love. Watch the movie to see the extent Shuhei goes to show his unconditional love and see if the mom feels remorse for the treatment she meted out to her son. Masami Nagasawa as Misumi blows us away completely with her performance. To me, it's simply one of the best by any actresses. This movie is not to be confused with similar title movies. There are also Darren Aronofsky's Mother and Bong Joon-ho's Mother. These movies are wonderful too. Although this movie is based on real events, if you are the one to watch movie for entertainment, you should skip it as it is dark, depressing and heart-wrenching story. If that's not an issue, it's a must watch. At number 3, we have an American biographical drama thriller, Captain Phillips. This movie is based on real life events and received 6 Oscar nominations. Now, this movie is about a ship, basically a cargo ship, getting hijacked by a pirate group and the captain's attempts to rescue the crew. While he boards the ship on Oman, there were warnings in place about pirate activity in the area. It just so happens that they were undergoing a security drill when the pirates started chasing them. It's a cat and mouse game between the pirates and the cargo ship. Tom Hanks has gained critical acclaim for his performances in a number of history-making roles throughout his career. He plays the lead character and adds yet another feather to his illustrious career. Barkhad Abdi, in his debut movie, plays the skinny pirate leader Muse, who engages Phillips in a deadly chess game toe-to-toe. Paul Greengrass, popular for his Bond movie series, is the director of this movie too. At number 2, we have a British thriller, Eye in the Sky. This movie revolves around a British military office tracking a bunch of terrorists via drones. The British officers discovers that some high-level targets are now arming 2 suicide bombers for what is perceived to be an attack on a civilian target. Initial plan was to capture them live, but sensing the criticality, the mission now becomes kill the target via missile. However, while they were about to launch, they notice that an innocent girl is near the target building. Watch the movie to see what happened to their mission and the girl. I found this movie to be captivating as it forces us to step into the shoes of the officers and puts us in a moral dilemma about the decisions to be made and the impact it could have. It also explores the officials who passed the buck, wary of being held responsible for civilian casualties. The closing dialogue in this movie, "Never tell a soldier that he does not know the cost of war," got me thinking. This movie is directed by Gavin Hood. Helen Mirren, in one of her finest screen performances, plays Colonel Catherine Powell, the Chile officer. At number 1, we have the thriller Hotel Rwanda. It is based on bloody civil war in Rwanda, where two ethnic groups, one a minority ethnic group named Tutsi and the majority ethnic group named Hutu, who are having a bloody conflict. Coming to the plot, Paul, a Hutu, is the manager of a luxury hotel and lives a happy life with his Tutsi wife and 3 children. But when Hutu military forces initiate a campaign of ethnic cleansing against the Tutsi minority, Paul is compelled to allow refugees to take shelter in his hotel. As the United Nations pulls out, Paul must struggle alone to protect the Tutsi refugees in the face of escalating violence. Watch it to see if he was able to save them. If you have watched the movie Schindler's List, you would be able to notice a bunch of similarities. I also found some striking similarities in Rwandan genocide with Holocaust. Be it Nazis or Hutus who were involved in genocide, they were able to manipulate the public to believe that Jews or Tutsis were horrible people. Also, economic differences between the oppressor and oppressed adds fuel to the fire in both the situation. This is a backdrop you would see today too in atrocities against minorities all over the world. Terry George is the director of the movie. Cheadle is infinitely moving as the lead character, and Sophie Okonedo plays a role magnificently as his wife. Please share your thoughts if you watched these movies before. If you like today's episode, please do click the like button, share and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye and stay safe.